My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is ARC Survival Evolved. Today's beverage of the day is name brand Red Label Cola, the kind that used to be made with drugs. And it's hot. Outside during the day it is in the 90s, mid to upper 90s, and the humidity is over 50%, and my air conditioner doesn't work. And management has said, oh, it's going to be a few days, sit tight, even though the temperature outside is potentially lethal, and it's like 6 to 8 degrees hotter in my apartment. So that's sort of been happening. We've got fans going and all that kind of stuff, but that only goes so far. And yes, I am very pissed, but hey, nothing I can do about it. Might be able to acquire some window units to put in as a stopgap. But we'll see. So anyway, between recordings, I went and gathered all of the material that we needed for the greenhouse. And you can see there's someone missing. That's because we had a mishap. So, I can't point. Can I? No. Okay, so, no, that's not what I wanted to do. What happened? I don't know what I just did. In a that-away direction, over in the white area around that mountain. That mountain is you can't see it from here. Well, you can, sort of. That's not what I wanted to do. Jesus Christ, I need to refigure out my controls. Over there. The blue obelisk. Excuse me, the blue obelisk is on top of that mountain. And that area has Pulmona scorpius. Those being the giant scorpions. And they give chitin. I could have gotten, and we have so much chitin now, even after making the greenhouse bits. I could have gone into a cave and killed a bunch of arthropleura for chitin, but number one, I didn't want to go into a cave without it being on camera, and number two, I wanted to put off dealing with the arthropleura. So I spent a bunch of time killing the giant scorpions and got a whole bunch of chitin. Went around and got a bunch of metal and a bunch of crystal, and on top of that mountain, in the area where the blue obelisk is, you actually have there's a lot of crystal up there, and even on the ground in that area, like around the mountain, there's a lot of crystal too. So it's a good source for crystal if you're really desperate. Did I mention last time the remodel? We got things remodeled over here. This is going to end up being a machine room or a stairwell, or both. I'm gonna make a fabricator and I'm gonna put it in here, and we'll then have a fabricator. And we've got all of this separated out and stuff. And we've got so much spoiled meat here there's no way we can use all of it, which I'm okay with. You're still going. You're still going. Oh, why don't I do this? Just take all of this and put it away. There we go. So yeah. Let's go over here and, this is what I have for the greenhouse here. Let's go over here and get this put up. Oh, when I was building this out, I discovered that this foundation, I didn't have room here, and it was just this one foundation that I needed. So I put in a ceiling there, and now that's the floor. It looks silly outside, but it works. I had a similar issue over here with the greenhouse. I don't remember if I built this on camera or not. What the hell are you? Anyway, I don't remember if I built this on camera or not. I did get the door and doorway put in. But here's my greenhouse. I didn't have enough long grass seeds. So I'm sort of waiting on more to generate. A lot of the piping here is just under the surface level of these foundations, which is annoying. But, and of course, all of the piping just sort of hanging in the midair like that is also annoying, but, you know, we did what we could. I moved the fertilizer here, and all of these are fertilized. So let's get going here. I really hope I counted this correctly, because if I didn't, I'm going to be so very annoyed. And the greenhouse, of course, is going to help all of this grow faster, and you'll get more over the same amount of time. Which is why you do this. It is kind of resource intensive though, so like that's something to consider when you're deciding whether or not to greenhouse. And these lemon bushes, I'm sorry, citronal bushes, are kind of in the way, at least visually. But I felt it was more important to get the actual plot going and growing before I did a whole lot else. Exactly enough. Okay. And now the ceilings. I want to start over here. Can you imagine how hot it would get in here? Like in real life? I mean, of course, that's kind of part of the point. Making sure that it's nice and warm even in suboptimal temperatures. So you can see things have a huge greenhouse effect. It says right at the bottom there in the dark green, greenhouse effect 300%. And I'm not sure exactly what that number affects. I could look it up, but I don't really want to. It says 0 fertilizer, but there is actually fertilizer in here. Probably it says that because there's no seeds. But these are going to be seeded with the long grass once we acquire more seed. So that's the warehouse. Yes, we have built a warehouse. That's the greenhouse built. Tintoberry. Oh wow, I've got a lot of tintoberry already. Cool. Stemberry. Got a lot of stemberry already. Mejoberries. Plenty of mejoberries. Hazelberries. Got a bunch of those. Amar berries. And narcoberries. Got a bunch of those, and we're going to take those. Take those and we're going to use them. That's 20 lots of 5, 40, 46. Lots of 5, which means I need 46. Here's the thing I'm thinking of. These things. Okay. Let's split this in half. Do half over here. Half over here, which means it will finish up in twice the time. And let that run. Okay. What's next on the... Oh yeah, I mentioned there's someone missing. When we went up there to the 25 latitude area, my flyer got eaten. I managed to salvage her saddle, but that's about it. So yes, tragedy struck. And it was very sad. We mourned her passing. That does mean, of course, that I have to go acquire a new flyer, which is incredibly annoying. But that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. And what do we want to do now? Oh yeah, I wanted the this thing, fabricator. I need 20 cementing paste, 15 crystal, 20 cementing paste, 15 crystal, maybe in powders, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Fine, go this way. 20 cementing paste, 15 crystal, 13, 14, 15, 35 metal. Oh, we're gonna do this way. split. 35. Put the rest away. Moving away. Structures, crafting. 10 oil, 50 spark powder. 10 oil and 50 spark powder. Yeah, I could just like take a whole ass stack of each and just like deal with it that way, but what's the fun in that? I like having exactly what I need so that there's nothing left to put away. Structures, crafting, make my fabricator. There we go. Fabricator requires gasoline to work. I don't remember how to make gas. Oh, I remember how to make gasoline. Take a stack of hide. And I don't remember what the ratio is, so we're just going to take a stack of each. I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. Put them in here and wait. And you wait. Yeah, there, see? It's 6 oil and 5 hide in order to make 5 gasoline, apparently. Yes. And the gasoline will make the fabricator go. The fabricator is kind of large. So let's put it over here. Okay, how much oil do I have? 2.5 more back. I have lots of hide. I don't remember what else oil is used for. I'm gonna take a stack and a half of the oil, leave 1 stack, and then 1 more stack of this, and we're going to stick them in here and just like let it go. In fact, we're going to stick them in here. We're going to let that go. Just let it run, and it will build up. Yes. I killed a Therizinosaur, by the way. And I got... Each Therizinosaur you kill gives you 2 claws. Shark ball. gonna... Oh, well, shit. My charcoal's full. You know what that means. Let's make some gunpowder. Gunpowder requires one of each. 1 to 80, 1 to more than 80. And press the A button to make a full stack. And keep pressing until it runs out. Okay. And the rest of the spark powder we can put away. Let's put this meat away. You know what? I don't want to be carrying around only 6 meat, so we're just going to carry both. That's fine. The fabricator has been made. Not over here, it's over here. There are things that we can make in here. Polymer, which is a resource and requires cementing paste and obsidian. Electronics, which is a resource and requires metal ingots and silica pearls. The canteen to replace my brand new water jars, which requires 10 polymer and cementing paste and hide and metal. We should probably get a bunch of polymer going, actually. We could make an industrial grill, which would be wonderful. That requires 200 metal, which we have. It requires also a bunch of oil and metal ingots. This would be really handy, actually. We could make advanced rifle bullets and an assault rifle. Isn't there an industrial forge? Have I not unlocked that? Well, let's go through and just see what we've got. Theomia saddle I don't want because I'm not going to be taming Theomias, let alone riding them. Multi-panel flag, don't really want the training dummy. The Carbon Nemesis saddle, I have a blueprint. Don't need a cage or war drums. Ichthyosaurus saddle, I'm not going to be taming one of those. Wooden spike walls might be handy, I've never bothered. Tacky, I'm not going to be taming a tacky cephalosaur probably anytime soon. Gravestone, could make one and put it down to commemorate the flyer that we lost. Billboards, a hyenodon meat pack. Why would a hyenodon need meat preservation ability? I don't know. Equus saddle, I'm not going to be needing. Painting canvas. Pullman Scorpia saddle, no. Tripwire alarm trap. Protocomptodon saddle. Smoke grenade. That requires a little bit of a lot of resources. 10 charcoal, 15 fiber, 3 flint, 6 hide, 1 metal ingot, 5 spark powder, 5 thatch, 2, Jesus, just a little bit of everything. I hate it. Artifact pedestal, I don't think we really need one, but, because we don't have any artifacts yet. Stego saddle, Pachyrhinosaurus saddle, bear trap, handcuffs, stone fireplace. Keeps an area quite warm and provides light. We don't need heat right now. Manta saddle, wooden spike wall, narcotic trap. It renders creatures untamable that are directly knocked out by it, so there's no real reason for it. Ballista turret, you kind of have to place this down and use it, and I don't, no. Bunch more saddles, some double doors and shit, and dinosaur gate, we need that right now. Deinonychus saddle. I'd love to have a Deinonychus. I don't know where any are. Go Icarus saddle, beer barrel, saber-tooth saddle, grenade. Why not? Poison grenade? What does this require? Smoke grenade and the tripwire narcotic trap. It only affects humans. No point. All of the metal pipes, I don't really want to bother with them. Although the flexible pipe, yeah, they all require cementing paste, and cementing paste is irritating to get. Silencer. I'm not really sure why I would need this. If I was playing with a bunch of, like, actual people, maybe? Oh, that required the ballista turret. Oh well. This uses what as ammo? Spear bolts. So let's go back up and get the spear bolts. Where'd they go? The thing about the harpoon gun is it's usable underwater. It has a huge amount of power underwater. Which is why it's better than the Kachunky thing, the crossbow. However, it requires a bunch of material to make, so there is that trade-off. I do want to get a lot of this metal construction stuff, but I'm not comfortable enough in the amount of metal we have right now to really bother. There's the electrical, or the industrial grill. Fabricator. The thing with the electrical generator is the industrial grill requires gasoline, and so does this. Neither of them use electric generator. So this being unlocked at this tier seems to me to be like, okay, that's wonderful, now I have this available and nothing to use it with, right? And then the next level, nothing to use it with. Well, there's the lampposts. So yeah, you get the lampposts, sure. But then after that, it's like, okay, what's the next thing that can use electricity? The keypad, maybe? Look at all of this. Just a whole bunch of stuff that... Like, I could probably use both of these, but I don't know how much space they take up in... Like, can you use these inside to light up rooms? I don't know. But you need electricity for that, which the generator is for, but... You know, whatever. So we'll unlock the cable as we need it. And if we end up deciding to test these out, we'll unlock those. Radio is useless to me. The chain bola requires a ballista, which I don't particularly want to deal with, but it can ensnare big creatures, so like bigger than the regular bola can do. GPS might be helpful. Flashlight attachment for weapons could be helpful. Let's take that. Don't need the keypad. I don't really paint. Bunk beds might be helpful. Fabricated pistol and advanced bullet. Pump action shotgun. How much points do I have left? 755. Megalosaurus saddle, motorboat. Motorboat requires so much polymer and obsidian and metal. I'd rather just use the other boat if I was going to use a boat. I will probably never use this, or even make one, but I'm going to take it anyway. Let's take this. I do want to make one of those, which is part of why I went ahead and unlocked the generator. I don't know that we really need an air conditioner. If I didn't have fortitude increases so damn high, probably would want one of those, but, you know, the industrial grinder, which I've talked about before, that requires a stupid amount of metal. But I figured if we can manage to afford one, we can go ahead and make one and put it together and see what happens. I do kind of want each of my dynos to have a transponder node. What do you require? The GPS. Did I not unlock the GPS? I guess I didn't. I thought I did. I meant to. C4 requires cementing paste, crystal electronics, gunpowder. Well, I guess since this game doesn't actually have plastic explosives. I want to unlock the elevator bit, but I don't really need them. Rex saddle. Quetzalcoatl saddle. Holoscope attachment. Mosasaur saddle. Compound bow. The compound bow requires metal arrows. Here's the industrial forge. It's large. Also powered by gasoline. It also requires a huge amount of metal. We're gonna unlock it anyway though. The scuba gear makes swimming very nice. Chemistry bench requires mortar and pestle, beer barrel, and fabricator. This basically replaces the mortar and pestle. Bronto saddle, sniper rifle, and advanced sniper bullets. Absorbent substrate. Excels at absorbing other chemicals. I know this is... oh, it's used in a gas mask. That's what it is. The gas mask protects the wearer against various airborne poisons. I don't know that I've ever needed a gas mask. I don't remember. This is something I'm going to want. This is a night vision goggles. But that's for next level. I still have 70 points. I'm gonna hold on to those 70 points. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh well. It's midnight. I've only been recording for 33 minutes. Oh, because I started recording at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's right! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to come over here, and I'm going to make a bunch of polymer. I'm going to go get the cementing paste I have and basically just use all of the cementing paste on polymer. And I might make a few electronics. And I'll get that set going between episodes and make a couple of canteens. And I'm going to make some wall torches to put around to light up this place more better, instead of just relying on the really bright fires, especially because there's no light in here. So that's what I'm going to do between episodes, and I will catch you... oh, I picked up and then never put down Mrs. Otterton, so that's why we've been hearing the little chattering as we've been going along. Because Mrs. Otterton is here. I did figure out how to put the held creatures down. You have to have empty hands, and you double tap F. That's the default. I don't remember why I ended up having such big trouble with it. before, but, you know. I don't know if otters prefer fish or meat. I'm going to look that up, and then I'm also going to, if they prefer fish, I'm going to go slaughter a coelacanth or 3 and bring her more food. And if they prefer meat, I'll just go grab meat out of the locker over there. So yeah, that's my plans between sessions, and I'm going to go do that. This has been ARK, Survival Evolved.